Okay,
So the movie starts.
The movie. We still are puzzled.
I loved the opening.
The opening was amazing.
The opening title sequence was dope.
That was the only shock value that happened at that theater. Let me tell you, that was literally the only shock sound I heard throughout the entire theater was when that death happened.
When the door opened.
Yeah.
And he went.
Even from Danielle, she was like,
oh my God. Yeah. We were like, whoa. I mean, look, I have the chills. Like, I really loved that. I was like, holy shit. They did it so well. And I did not see it coming. I was also surprised. I was like, oh, a boy babysitter. Because I didn't know anything about it.
I love that.
I was like, there's going to be a final guy.
Yeah. I love that. I thought that was excellent.
Because there's no final guys. You know what I mean? I was like, oh my God, this is awesome.
First of all, I was like, who are these people? I was like, what is this storyline? I was like, didn't we end with her daughter getting murdered? I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
But then when I noticed that he was like the babysitter, I was like, oh, okay, that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're going to do
another
final
babysitter.
Dude. Now it's going to go on to a kid, a dude.
Yeah.
I was like, this is cool.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I like this vibe.
Me too.
And then I just didn't understand why they did 4 years later, which then I guess we were like reading sort of reviews and they were saying that they wanted enough time for them to like sort of like be healed and
more time to have moved on from. They don't want to, I guess, pick up.
And somebody was saying because of COVID. Like they were like, is COVID or whatever?
And
I was like, I don't know about that.
Well, someone was saying like, oh, maybe they shot it 2 years later because they couldn't do it during that time because of COVID. So everybody was changing looks. You know what I mean? They needed to make it later.
Yeah.
But it could have still just been 2 years.
I think it still could have been 2 years.
I don't know.
And also too, I mean, that's what I really loved about like Rob Zombie's H2 was because even though time had passed, we were still bruised and you could still see the pain and the scars.
For sure. That doesn't go away.
That doesn't go away. And
so I think after 4 years, Jamie Lee would not have, I don't know, Lori would not have moved to the house that looks like, a cookie cutter and be making a pie on Halloween as a tradition.
Oh my
when
God,
did that become
a
tradition? I'm so confused.
No way. I mean, so many people in her
decorating with
life
pumpkins?
had been like, that's why people loved it. Is like how many years later when we got to Laurie Strode and she was fucking ready and set to go, and all of a sudden now
4 years
her
now,
daughter dies and now she's like
actually decorating for Halloween.
Yeah.
And it's not like her granddaughter's young. I mean, if she had a young granddaughter, you have to kind of like suck it up and and help them move forward faster. Kids help with that stuff, but she's an adult.
I also didn't see any photos of the daughter at that house.
Yeah, there was one.
Did I miss
right there in the kitchen.
Maybe it was when I was turning to you, going, "What the fuck is happening? Like, what is going on?"
Yeah, there was that one. No, it wasn't. It was on her phone.
Oh, it was on her phone.
It was on her phone.
Okay,
I knew there was one photo of her.
But what?
I know.
And they didn't. They brought her up, I guess, a bit, but like
the daughter did.
I just don't know. And aside from the point, I do like that the daughter seemed older and more mature. I like that. I like that she had a job. I like that it was showing like that sort of like she had to grow up really fast. Like her mom's gone, her grandma, like that she has to like kind of take care of herself.
What was the point of the doctor being a douche to her?
I don't know. Everybody was being douches to them. Why?
And then the chick he's fucking, her friend that got the promotion that he's banging, like
I think it was trying to set up like when trauma or all this sort of stuff happens to you, which maybe be why we're so afraid of
you're willing to take.
Yes, you're willing to take all the shit. I think is what they were trying to show.
But that's not the character.
I know.
She doesn't take shit.
I know. And that's what I was hoping that character would be a lot more stronger, like Laurie Strode.
Yeah, you would think. She acted that way towards her.
Yeah. Like, that's what I wanted. I wanted her to...
She didn't stick up for herself.
Yeah, no, she didn't.
It was an odd choice.
But it's okay. She didn't need to stick up for herself because she had a fucking massive, rushed love story.
Yeah, they like just locked eyes and that was it. They were like, as though they'd been together forever.
Forever. And also, that cop was way too old for her.
Dude, he could have been her. Yeah, I know him. I don't know how I know him.
I do too. He's been on a bunch of stuff.
And he's really good.
I thought he was joking. So I thought he was like a predator or something. I was like, ooh, God, why are you fucking hitting on this child?
I thought it was like maybe one of her dad's friends that was a cop that like after he died, like he was just sort of checking on her, like came and knocked on the window about her tailpipe and kind of giving her shit. I had no idea that like they would be in a relationship.
Yeah. Roland, who played Corey,
I thought he was fantastic.
I think he was so fantastic.
Yeah.
But let me just say this opinion. It was a really cool story if it was about a new serial killer and what it was like for someone to sort of become a serial killer. And then the
bullying and all that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of undertones.
Yes, it was a lot of Rob Zombie, the first one, like dig and blah,
well,
but just a little bit older. But but then they just kind of like threw Michael Myers in there. Is what it seemed like to me.
Who's been living in a tunnel?
Who's been living in a tunnel like
by homeless people.
Like it. That's it. That's its storyline.
How did they not find him in 4 years? He was right there.
First of all, why the fuck is he hiding in a goddamn tunnel for 4? Like,
well, where's he gonna live? I mean, but not there.
But then they're saying that like, but okay. First of all, Michael is weak. He was so weak.
Well, it was like 40 minutes in. You looked at me and you were like, "Where is he? Where are the kills? Where's Michael? What the hell is going on?"
I think it was like 50 minutes.
That's so crazy.
It's so long for a Halloween Michael Myers movie, and the end for him not to show up and not to be fucking strong as fuck. I was mortified when he went into that tunnel and that boy almost
beat his ass.
I was mortified.
Yeah.
It was like I almost couldn't look. I was like so traumatized about what was happening. And so what? He saw himself.
Is that why he was having a stroke? Michael? What? I mean, the first time that he was shaking like that, were you like, what is going on?
Yeah.
But then I thought, ooh, is there some sort of transference of like how Jamie Lloyd and Michael touched each other and the blood goes into and they becomes possessed, or like what is there something supernatural that's happening here? Is what I originally thought was going on. And then he kind of kept
But was he ever that weak? Was he ever that weak?
No, but he's old now, maybe that's what they're trying to make it more realistic.
So he's just an old man now and can't do this no more.
I guess.
What?
I don't know.
What? That's how you're gonna say goodbye to Michael Myers?
Well, he was
never
supposed
say
to
he's
be
an
like,
old man and he's got to go. And
now he's humanized.
What? No, that's not the Michael Myers that we deserve. That is not it.
I don't know, man. I don't know what's
going on. That's not the last
on.
Michael Myers. I felt so bad for James. I was like, oh my God, this is the end of your Michael Myers. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But you don't have say.
You don't,
You don't have say when you're doing these fucking movies.
No,
it's like you think you got input, but you really don't got any fucking input.
Stay quiet. Stay alive. A Quiet Place Day 1 is now streaming on Paramount Plus. Experience the day the world went quiet in this terrifying continuation of the thrilling universe of A Quiet Place. When Sam returns home to New York City, she is thrown into a harrowing nightmare when mysterious creatures attack by hunting for sound. Lupita Nyong'o and Joseph Quinn star in A Quiet Place Day 1, now streaming on Paramount Plus. Rated PG-13. Head to ParamountPlus.com/quiet to try it free.
Okay, so after Michael Myers was in the tunnels like it and almost got beat up, then he let the kid go. And then I was like, okay, all right, he let a fucking victim go. Okay,
I much preferred his kills to Michael Myers' kills.
Oh my God, I did too.
He like really fucking got in there.
It was Roland's movie.
Yeah.
It was Roland's
sure.
movie.
For sure.
It was Roland's movie. It was not a Michael Myers
He's the only thing that kept me interested.
I know, same.
I was like, he's really good. He's really good. But it was more like, oh, you're making really good choices right now. Or, oh, I really like your look. Or I really like that scene, the way that's going. It was more like I was watching an actor do cool stuff, but it shouldn't have been in a Halloween movie.
Yeah,
it
totally.
just felt...
There's wonderful things that, and if you're listening, Roland, there's wonderful things coming your way.
Yes.
I already predict it.
Yes.
You are going to be fucking massive.
I will spread your name everywhere.
Yeah, you deserve it. You'll be in one of my movies that I direct. Like, you are amazing. You are so great. Okay, so after that, first of all, there wasn't. I say first of all a lot, huh?
Yeah.
God, why don't you ever tell me that?
You also say
cool?
No, what's the other word? I forget. I'll tell you when you say it.
Oh no, don't tell me.
But we only have like 10 minutes.
What? No, this is going to be a long episode.
I know. Oh, shit. We're going to be late for our day today.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. You know? It's fine, guys. It's fine. This is more important.
I know. This
is more important.
I know.
We're going to show up 30 minutes.
Meet us.
We're going to show up 30 minutes late, and we're going to be like,
God.
guys, we were recording our podcast for next week.
Okay. I'd like to be on time.
That's what we're going to say. That's what we're going to say. Okay, so I feel like the kills. First of all, where were the kills? Where were Okay, so then they joined forces.
Yeah. But wait,
what?
The group of bullies.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Beat him up.
Yeah, I know.
But he could beat up Mike. He could strong arm Michael Myers.
Good point.
Like,
good point.
Is it because he was outnumbered? No.
No.
Because Michael has it's fucking Michael
Michael
Myers.
Myers.
Like, you
His
have the
strength,
balls to
his
fight
fucking
him,
strength.
but you don't have, and he killed the homeless guy.
Yeah.
But you won't fight off these like fucking punk ass kids that were not like, they were not bigger than him.
Well, I think that's why he kept on like going back to the tunnel to get like the strength of Michael.
So that's what the shaking was. He was giving him.
It was giving him his strength.
Giving him his strength. I don't know,
God.
you guys. What was
Actually,
going on?
You know what? Maybe we can't talk about this anymore because I really don't know what happened. So, what do we think about the ending, the mosh pit ending? Oh no, let's before the mosh pit ending. Let's go to the fight. We were like, when we were on the carpet, we were saying there better be like a 30-minute fucking showdown between Michael and Laurie Strode.
Yeah.
Which we didn't get.
Yeah, because I knew someone was going to go, and we didn't really know who it was. I definitely didn't think it was going to be Michael. Spoiler.
Yeah.
But I really wanted I was like, if this is it, this has to be epic.
Yeah.
I wanted a real fight to ensue, bigger than anything I'd ever seen before.
I mean, again, here we go on Roland. Roland's character when he fucking puts a knife in him.
Oh my God, it was
when he's like, if I can't have her, no one can. That was fucking great.
Yeah.
But it was his storyline. It wasn't Michael's.
Right.
It was his.
No.
I mean, and we missed that he took his mask and went on a showdown as Michael. I was like, shit. So I could have in H2 fucking taken that mask and done it, and you could
Apparently.
have. So that's what needs to happen.
Yeah.
Is you and I just need to go.
If he's so easily overpowered and that mask can come off so easy, Jesus Lord,
it's crazy. Okay, so
and other things I hated.
Okay.
Things that why I can't watch horror movies. The fucking pumpkins drove me nuts. The fake. When you watch it, when they're at the supermarket, there's a big giant container of pumpkins that were all plastic that are supposed to look real because they're filming in a time where it's very hard. You only get pumpkins a certain time of season. So that drove me nuts. Like, just don't have it. And then, okay, this is what I also wanted to say. When there was like a 10-minute dance scene. Remember where they're at the club and they're dancing and they're having the best time ever? And they're what the fuck was that?
I don't know. Filler? Time filler?
I was like,
there was a lot of time filler with that love story.
What is going on here?
There's a lot of time filler with the love story. I think
that was like 5 minutes of watching them dance. It was like a music video. But then the mom of the kid that died in the beginning is there at the bar by herself, wearing the same Halloween costume that she was wearing the night that her son died.
She's fucked up. She's fucked up, Danielle. Fucking marriage is done. She's fucked up.
So you're going to wear the same shit you wore the night you fucking held your dead child?
Yeah, she's going to remember. Maybe she's so fucked up that she's like, I want to like relive this night and hopefully it'll end differently. Whatever.
Really?
I don't know.
I would be like, burn it.
I didn't notice that, but.
Oh, yeah. I was like, she's wearing the same outfit. What, did they add her in after? Like, what is going on? That drove me nuts. I don't know.
The kills were like whatever. The only kill that was fun was the DJ kill. That tongue skip was hilarious.
But sometimes like those cameos are like the best. That's why it's like you maybe don't want to be the lead sometimes because it's usually not as fun.
Yeah, totally.
As those supporting roles.
So the very baby tussle that Laurie and Michael had, and then Laurie overpowers him in. I really did like how she, first of all, oh my God, I do say, I got to stop saying that fucking phrase. Oh my God, make it a drinking game, guys, if you're fucking listening to this episode. When she put the knives in each palm and like trapped him there, that was really cool. But I feel like, again, it was just he was so weak that I just like I felt so ashamed watching this man get like.
All it took was 2 knives in a refrigerator.
I know, but that's how weak he was. That I was just like, well, I can't watch this.
He takes bullets.
This is mortifying. I can't watch this. I was
he
like,
takes bullets.
I know,
Scout,
I
and
know,
keeps going.
but apparently not anymore.
He couldn't lift his hands off from the.
You know what
them
they're
from the
gonna
knives
say?
and push the refrigerator.
You know what they're gonna say? They're gonna be like, that wasn't him.
Oh,
that wasn't him.
That's what it is. Is that what it
is? Was the fucking love interest for Lori there? Was he there?
Oh.
I don't know. Was it going to be like a Scream? Now
no,
are they taking from Scream? Now are they taking from Scream?
He showed up at the end, remember?
Okay, yeah. Now they're taking from Scream.
I don't know
He's
what they're
not
doing.
The one in the fucking mask.
Well,
that got crushed.
She started drinking and then she was writing, and
that
was
cool.
Maybe she fell asleep and dreamed the end of her book because she couldn't finish the end. Is what I thought. Like maybe she was dreaming and finished it, and it was all.
They're gonna have to do something
dream.
when they come back. They're gonna have to do something. I did like before, like she took him down. When she was calling the first
911.
When she was calling the 911 and she was like, I have to report a suicide, and then you hear the gunshot. I looked at Danielle and I was like, oh my God, that's how Lori goes.
I actually
would have probably
hoped
that.
Actually, I was like, wow, if she kills herself right now, this would be fucking epic.
Yeah.
But they're not.
But then it was cool when the door was. She was like, "You really fucking think I was gonna kill myself?"
Yeah.
Bam. But he took that bullet just fine.
Yeah, he was fine. Yeah, exactly.
But he couldn't handle these baby knives.
Couldn't handle the knives.
And then she slits his throat, which
I was a little shocked.
Was cool.
Yeah,
that was
like,
cool.
Whoa. And
that
then his
cool.
wrist.
And that his wrist. I was like, this is fucking nuts, gnarly. And then I didn't understand the rest of what was happening.
Well, suddenly you think. I mean, I always think like in real life. Like the coroner come, like the police come, like he's putting a gurney. Even in the Halloween movies, you're putting a gurney, you got the thing over you, the sheet, whatever, and then you sit up at some point, but because you're not really dead, because evil doesn't die. But they put him on the roof of their shitty muffler hanging fucking wagon, whatever. Was he tied with little bits of rope to the mirrors?
Very, very small. Yeah.
How did he not fall off that? I was wondering. I wonder if that's actually James on top of that. And then the whole town was notified within 5 minutes that they were going to do this whole big situation at the junkyard.
It was very fast that everybody was.
And everybody showed up, and she was wheeled in with her wheelchair, and the whole town came.
And then he was passed around like a mosh pit.
Was there like a bulletin that went out on the news? Like, how did they plan this so fast? A tweet? They tweeted out, we're going to execute him and squish him? I don't know. God. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, and I don't want to, okay, I know how hard it is to make movies. And I also don't want to, I don't want to offend anybody that made the movie or anything, nothing at all. But it's just like our opinion. And now I get when people have opinions about my movies and your movies.
Yeah,
now I get it. I get
because
it.
You're
I
invested
get it.
In
you're
Michael.
invested into it. I understand. I completely understand. And that's why I don't take offend when anybody comes up to my table and goes, I didn't like your movies, but can I have your autograph?
Yeah. Now
so
we get
I
it.
get it. Now we get it. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
I think it looked really good. I thought it was edited really well. I thought majority of the acting was really good. I liked the story. There were things that I think we were hoping for, knowing this was the end, that we just didn't leave feeling like we got what we had wanted.
Yeah.
But they did a really good job. It just wasn't my cup of tea.
And there was so much that they could do with it. There was so much that they could do with this opportunity. And I think it just kind of was like thrown away.
I mean, I wouldn't know what to do if they were like, you get to choose what, you know what I mean?
There's
Write
so many
the script.
ideas.
There's a lot of stuff.
Even when the daughter came in and Lori had the knife where you thought that she killed him.
Yeah, that was so
pivot
good. Yeah.
could have been fucking epic.
Right.
Like I was like, oh, this bitch is going to end up in jail.
Well,
she's going to end up in a ward.
It would have been cool if the granddaughter would have snapped.
Yeah.
Because she is the bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
and she would have killed her,
Mm-hmm.
and then it could have started from there.
Oh my God! There could have been so much shit that could have happened.
I mean, I wanted more of like a mouth drop.
Yeah,
sort of like, oh my God, I really did not see that coming.
it was pretty crazy though. The visual of Michael getting crushed.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was nuts.
But like fans are saying, and we thought about this last night when we were doing one of our lives. This was what would have been
cool.
really
cool. Who was
cool.
it that mentioned this? David?
It was someone on our on our live last night.
It was someone. I'm so sorry, I don't remember the name because it blew my mind when you said this. This would have been epic.
Epic. If Michael would have grabbed onto Lori as he was going into the grinder and pulled her in with him. And they both would have just exploded.
That fucking theater would have gone
nuts.
That would have been cool. But
you think they would have gotten shit? Like, I can't believe you killed Lori.
No.
Do you think if Michael had survived and Lori died, it would have been different? It would have been more well received? Or you think you think they were worried about killing Laurie Strode?
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. People are like, I'm reading stuff, and they're like,
that's what needed to happen.
She's the
imagine the emotional trauma that people would be feeling right now.
Yeah,
you know,
she's gone. They'd be like, she's gone.
But that really is what was happening. That was the whole night was like Jamie goodbye. It was a big goodbye. That was the whole fucking thing.
Yeah,
she was saying goodbye.
So whose franchise is it? Is it
Laurie Strode? It's Laurie Strode.
Because I thought it was Michael Myers.
I guess it's not. Not with that movie. That wasn't a Michael Myers. No, it's a Laurie Strode franchise now.
That's so odd.
Which is so weird to me. And I played Laurie Strode.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? I'm really puzzled.
Yeah.
I'm very, very puzzled. I would have loved that ending a lot more. I think that would have been really, really cool. And that would have been a solid goodbye.
But she says, evil doesn't die. It just changes shape. So what does that mean? Is the granddaughter now going to come back with that? I know. Exactly. Like, okay. So
and then she wrote a book. And then she published it. And then from 4 years from now, she's going to come back and her book's going to be a #1 seller like Malcolm McDowell's.
Exactly. She's going on tour. Maybe they're leaving it open if they ever need her to return.
Maybe.
Because she brings the money where they could, get anybody to do Michael,
she said in so many interviews that she's not coming back.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
But she did say that for after
many
of the
years,
other movies. Yeah.
After the second one, and then after H2O, and then now this is not the first time.
Crazy.